Marketing is everything. Classmates, they have discussion boards for your class. And because these books were about LA and this very specific neighborhood and the schools I went to, I posted there, "Hi, I'm Bruce Kimmel, and don't know if anybody remembers me, but I wrote this book, and it's a love letter to us and the neighborhood and the schools and the teachers and the places we used to go to." I must have sold 700 books that way. That's unheard of in self-publishing in 2001. Unheard of. 2002. And it was an unbelievable way, and I did it for the second and third book. And then we started getting into MySpace and Facebook. Today, it's easy to get the word out if you have a Facebook page and you Twitter or tweet or whatever you do. So there's a lot of ways to get the word out yourself. So I tend to not do anything for the fiction anymore because I'm able to sell what I sell, and I don't, it does what the Hofstadter books stand on their own now. But the two memoirs, which are the 10th and 12th book, so the first memoir I wrote, which is called There's Mel, There's Woody, and There's You, My Life in the Slow Lane, was a thing about my writing, acting, and directing days in film and television. And then the second memoir, which is the latest book of this year, which is called Album Produced By, which is about my record producing years up to 2005, because I thought if I wrote a book that came current, I should just die. So I didn't want to die yet. Those books I hired a publicist for, and she has done an incredible. She got me on ABC News with the first book, because there are stories about lots of really famous people in both books. So it's very simple for her to say, oh, he talks about Susan Day and the Partridge Family and all these shows he did, and so have him on, and they do. And with the record producing one, I've worked with everybody. I've worked with Stephen Sondheim and Kander and Ebb and every major singer and Lauren Bacall and anybody you'd ever want to know, I've worked with. So it's easier to get publicity out on those kinds of things. They have a hook.